Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 86 of our Be a Better You annual challenge. Today we are continuing on our IDEANCE process. Step 4A in IDEANCE, I know it's a weird made-up word, stands for action. What the heck does that mean? It means we're going to look at the options that we came up with yesterday. We explored options to start to fill the gap between where we are and where we want to be. And today we're going to look at those. We're going to pick one and we're going to act today on it. We're not going to act tomorrow. We're not going to act next week. We probably will do that too, but we're going to take some kind of action today, because as soon as we make a decision, as soon as we make a choice, we want to take some action to solidify our commitment to that decision and to that choice. Well, today's tool I'm going to share is what I call the head, heart, and intuition tool. It's a tool that I learned through trial and error and a lot of sometimes bad experiences, sometimes good experiences, but sometimes really, really bad experiences. Some of the worst decisions I have ever made are because I ignored my intuition. Everything looked good on paper. Everything sounded good. Everything kind of felt okay. My heart was sort of in it, but I didn't listen to that gut feeling that was telling me, no, run the other way, turn the other way, go the other way, pick something else, pick someone else, do something else, because this is going to lead to usually heartache, heartbreak, or some kind of a loss. And I finally, after a couple of decades of getting beat up by not including intuition, I started to listen to that little small voice that tells me and tells each and every one of us, if we're willing to listen, if something is for me or not. And once I started doing that and I created this little decision-making framework, it has really made a huge difference in my life. I make a lot fewer super bad for me mistakes, and they might not be a mistake for someone else, but they were a mistake for me. So that's the most important thing, right? Am I learning and growing and becoming the person I want to be, not who anybody else wants to be or thinks I should be? So how do we do that? We take 3 of the options that we looked at yesterday, and we ask ourselves, or we rank them. I usually rank them based on the number of options I pick. I'll quickly share Savannah's. She did 4 different options to look at. I haven't done mine yet, but I'm going to do 3. I've already decided I'm going to pick 3 or 4. I've got 4 ideas, but I'll probably pick 3 or 4 of those. And then we just rank them 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, whichever way you want to do it. I just go through each option and I say, okay, where's it at for head, heart, and intuition? And the strongest one gets the 3 or the 4. The weakest one gets the 1. And the weakest one, this is a subjective thing, right? But subjective thing, but we're trying to use the framework and the numbering to come up and make it a little bit more objective. So this is what we're going to do today. We're going to take 3 of the options we looked at yesterday and that we came up with, and we're going to pick the 3 most likely to act on fast, would be my criteria before I do the head, heart, and intuition. Then we're going to filter it through head, heart, intuition, meaning intellectually, how do I feel? How do I think this is going to work out for me? And do I want to put the time and energy for it to take action on it? My heart, I tap into my feelings and I think about my feelings around the particular option. How do I feel about it? Do I feel like it's a go or a no-go? Do I feel like one is easier than the other to implement and I'll probably get results faster? I weigh all those things and take all those things into consideration as I'm considering which option I'm going to take action on first. Now, a lot of times I'll act on all of the things, but it will determine what I act on right now today first. Sometimes I'll just pick the one that my head, my heart, my intuition say it's a go on, but I know it's super easy to take action on it today, so I'm just going to do it. Why? Because Nike taught us, just do it. You'll never regret the things you do, even if you make a mistake and fall down, but you will regret the options and the opportunities that you don't take advantage of. Time and time again, that happens. I can't tell you how many times I've looked at something that has blown up in the world and been really, really successful that I passed on and said no to because the timing wasn't right for me. And then I think the timing wasn't right for me at that opportunity, but good for whoever took advantage of it and is really, really successful with it right now. So today, IDEANCE action is our A in IDEANCE. We're going to look at that. We're going to work on that today. I said I'd share Savannah, so let me just share hers quickly. I had her use the head, heart, intuition tool, and so she picked 4 things: weekly live Q&A sessions, daily articulation exercises, meaning she would practice and do exercises to improve her articulation and her clarity of communication. Third, join a public speaking group. And these are in no particular order. That's why we Head, Heart, and Intuition use that tool on them. And then replacing one filler word at a time to focus on improving step by step and getting rid of different filler words and substituting them and using something else. So what she did is 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to show you. It's right on here. 4, 3, 2, 1, or 1, 2, 3, 4. And so for her totals, and then so we rate them all, and then I just add them across, and whatever's the highest one is usually the one I take action on first. So when she adds hers across, she's got 11, 6, 7, and 6. So 11 is the one weekly live Q&A sessions to practice spontaneous speaking. And I think this is a great one. And I think part of why she picked this is it's something she knows she has 100% control over versus this is the discussion we had, joining a public speaking group, because to join a public speaking group, she doesn't get to decide when and where that is. She just gets to decide when and where the one she wants to attend is. And she doesn't control the group or manage the group or lead the group, etc. So she wants something she has a little more control over. So a weekly Q&A session, she can pick the time, day of the week, when she wants to do it, how she wants to do it. And then she can just set that up and practice, because answering questions is one of the fastest, easiest ways to grow and increase your knowledge and wisdom in an area. All right, that's it. That's all I've got today. If I can help you in any way, what do? You just ask. Ask me, and we will make sure you get your question answered. Like I say, I don't always have the answer. I don't always know the answer, that's for darn sure. But I do know how to find the answer. All right, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.